Mounjaro weight loss with me, Lee. Quite clearly you can see that I have had some major results this week, and I no longer need Mounjaro. However, it has not all been plain sailing. So, let me tell you how I got to this point without someone's arm doing this for me. Ha 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 ha. Hello, welcome to Mounjaro with Lee. We won't be needing him. And this is, like I said, Mounjaro weight loss with me, Lee. Quite clearly, I did not lose all this weight. I mean, it'd be nice, but we have not. We have not, have we? No, we have not. Quite clearly, this is my face. However, I will say I have lost a grand total of £1. So that takes me to 20 stone and £6, which is getting there, which is nice. If I can get under 20, I can retire and become a plus size model, I suppose, is the only way I can say it. So, bearing in mind, it's Halloween, hence Skeletor, to keep me motivated, because it's good to have motivation, and this guy does that in spades. Because he's very handsome, very slack-jawed. Anyway, hello. So yes, 20 stone, £6. Last week 20 stone, £7. It's a bit deflated with that, because the week before I dropped to £2 and was 20.8, obviously. And then things kind of fell off a little bit back in work, so not really going out for good long walks. The whole holiday thing is worn off now, which is depressing, because I'm now stuck in work. Don't really want to be stuck in work at all. However, it is what it is. One moment. Moment two. Just changing the camera a bit. Keeping old Skeletor, future Lee, in check. But yes, as I said, work, holiday mode has run out. Back in work, been a month since the holiday. It's Halloween. That's my favourite time of year, Halloween. So the gym slip body is not anywhere to be seen. However, I do feel like I'm making some progress. Like my stomach's getting a bit looser, and overall my pants have fallen down. Wife commented the other day and went, "Where's your ass gone?" Which, oddly, however, thing I would want to keep is my butt, because it's kind of right. I've worked on that, worked on my glutes, and Mounjaro's just gone, yeah, you're not having it. But anyway, not a lot I can do. The stomach, you can't see it. Probably put flashes up to what I actually look like. Well, it's not nice, like, but the gut's taking a lot longer to lose the weight on the stomach, but it will eventually happen. I was going to reorder Mounjaro. Prices still just under £300 for 12.5 and then 15. I could probably scrape to 12.5. However, I was going to make this basically my last video, so I don't know if to do weekly or just do one at the end of next month, at the end of the pen, sorry. Um, the other options I now have on my pharmacy app are the Wegovy, and there's fat loss pills as well, which basically stop you absorbing fat when you eat. So basically, your diarrhea is out. Is the nicest way I can possibly say it. I haven't looked into all these yet. I need to write a list, write down what I actually want. The Wegovy starts off at 0.25. So be starting again at the bottom. It only does the GL1, which is basically an appetite suppressor, more than the other one as well. Can't remember. Been a long week in work, been a stressful week in work. It's Halloween, hence the top, and you know, I just haven't looked at it. But Wegovy is £98 compared to the £297 for Mounjaro. So you do the maths, which is an easier, more affordable weight loss. However, the results I'm seeing on Mounjaro are worth the additional cost, but it's the additional cost that you've got to factor in, and if you can afford it long term. Because at the moment I buy it on PayPal credit, probably said this in the past, and it's a pain to get out of PayPal credit with basically the job I have. To get that extra money, I have to do a whole week's overtime, and I do not like work. It really mentally drives me down now. So fighting mental health issues and trying to maintain a healthy, balanced diet when all I want to do is eat Wotsits or Maltesers, or just anything that's not chicken or fish or salad. Kind of boring. Enjoyable, boring. But anyway, yeah, it's what it is. Again, moving forward with videos, well, I'll probably do one maybe at the end of next month. Again, the pen will be moving on to 12.5, sorry. So it's, yeah, this is going to be a struggle financially going forward. But I do want to finish off the run of till 15. Basically, for my ADHD, I need it to be completed, even if the results are not hitting where I want to be. However, I would like to get under 20 stone by the time these run the pens have ended. If I keep losing £2 per week, so we've got £6 left. So 3 weeks, so that'll get to 19.12 at the end of week 4. From now. So that will be quite a major achievement because I haven't been that for a while. A lot of issues have hit me that make me want to bounce up, but it's an ongoing struggle. With mental health, there's a few tactics I normally try to do, and I basically envision a box. Doesn't matter what type of box you want it to be. It can be a cardboard box. However, try to picture just a wooden box, and all my issues, I like all the ones that cause me the major issues, I've visualised putting into that box and sealing it shut. Therefore, hopefully, basically what you're doing is putting a lid on it. Funny. Basically putting a lid on it and kind of shelving it, and hopefully bury it, and hopefully it doesn't get out and ruin your day again. But a long term solution that isn't great. So even though I kind of want laughable, don't laugh, to be a mental health advisor. I want to be a therapist. I do want to be a wellbeing practitioner. I've been gone and done my degree in psychology. Now I've got to wait until I can do my second part. He's freaking me out. My second part in the counselling course next September. Back up and looking at carpentry because that's relaxing. But yeah, eventually I want to be a wellbeing practitioner, therapist. So learning cognitive behavioural therapy just also to help me and to help others that are like me that are struggling. I mean, we need help. Anybody that's my size and as miserable as me, we need help. So I want to try my best to do that. Yeah, that's a little bit about myself then, with what I want in the future. However, I need to be in a good place to help somebody else reach a good place. It is what that is. So I'm gonna get there one way or the other. But absolutely smashing result really. £20, 20 stone, £6 from 22 stone, £8. What's that? 2 stone? My maths is crap. I'm sorry. So let's say 2 stone and £2 in the weeks that I've had it. So 4, 8, 12, say 24 weeks, give or take. That's good going. I mean, Mounjaro works. If you can afford it, it works. If you can lose weight on the lower dose, stick to the lower dose. Do not go beyond your means. Do not go into debt to lose weight. It's not worth it. You're then gonna, when you finally can't afford it, come off it and then pile it all on the weight because you'll be stressed out and you'll be binge eating because you're like, oh, I've got this debt, well I'll just have 1 or 2 things to eat, and it spirals. That's the case that happened to me. It's probably a case that's happened to you or others, so you can't really say, well, that's not going to happen. If you're fortunate enough to have good support and it doesn't happen, fantastic. But not always the case, is it? Yeah, so 2 stone. I feel good about it, really. I'd like to eventually see my toes. Yeah, no, just one toe in particular. But but again, it's a start, and it's a good start. I've identified issues moving forward, so gonna work on them. Gonna go forward. All I can say is enjoy Halloween, really. Like and subscribe. Probably will do another video. Maybe I won't. But I am going to go trick-or-treating for Mounjaro jabs. I'm going to go for candy. Yeah, I'm going to go for candy. So, bear that in mind from me and future Lee. Like and subscribe. I can't do that without like and subscribe, and see you next week. Bye bye now.